Morning, family. Let's do this early morning video. Got the Bama, been out here for about a week in my new home town. Haven't moved into the apartment yet, but it's coming. Yeah, just sitting up here thinking about Genesis chapter 1. You know, pretty much that's what I'm all about. Learning as much as I can about our creators, and everything I've read, all these points me back to Genesis chapter 1, which tells the story of our creators and how when our creators created everything, there was no mandate on anything. There was no right or wrong, no good or bad, black or white, and really no specifics as to the difference between a male and a female. And by this I mean our creators, as is written in Genesis chapter 1, and I'll be paraphrasing rather than just going to the actual text. It says that our creators created man in their image. And it says also that our creators created them male and female. But our creators did not say anything about what determined who was male or female. There was no reference to our sexual organs as denoting whether we were male or female. All you need to do is read Genesis chapter 1. Also, in Genesis chapter 1, our creators never mandated or tells us to do anything. Let me say that one more time. In Genesis chapter 1, our creators never tell us what we should or shouldn't do. Our creators in Genesis chapter 1, verse 29 says, I give to you this for you to eat. Our creators did not say, this is what I want you to eat. This is what you should eat. This is what I prefer you to eat. No. Our creators never put any type of mandate or rules or regulations for us to follow. Read Genesis chapter 1. You know I post it all the time. I got it posted now. You don't even have to read it. You can just listen to it. Now you can go after Genesis chapter 1, 2, and the rest of the Bible or the rest of the religious documents all over the world, and you can learn about how gods and lords and rulers and kings and queens and everyone else came along and came up with all these laws and commandments and rules and regulations. But when you go and you want to know about our creators, you have to go to Genesis chapter 1 and you have to read and see where our creators never put out any type of rules or regulations or mandates. And many of you wonder why the creators didn't do that. Let me tell you why. Why I think, anyway. Our creators know who we are. Our creators know what we're about. So why would our creators request us to do something that they know we're not going to do? Our creators know who we are, and we know who we are. And the majority of us will not be told And you know how we are. And you know how you are. And I shouldn't say we know who. I know how you are, because I really don't. But I know how I am. And I know, as is written somewhere, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. We from the same tree. Yeah. So that's what I'm, here talking about today, because, every day I listen to Genesis chapter 1. I listen to the Lord's Prayer. And then I listen to this little segment on Genesis chapter 1, verse 29 and 30. That's just daily for me. And so I'm just picking up so much is being given to me about our creators, because, like I say, I definitely want to know as much as I can about our creators, so I can know as much as I can about myself. And so I understand now why I always had a hard time being a parent, because, man, I never wanted to dictate, direct, control, be a mentor for anyone. And it started off where I had a stepson, and I still have a stepson. What's up, Lamont? We tight now. But, being raised a certain way, and you coming into somebody's life trying to dictate to them, and they already know that you're not their dad anyway. And even if you were, they letting you know that, man, I ain't even listening to you. And you saying, well, I'm the parent, you're going to do this. But after studying Genesis chapter 1 and learning so much about our creators, I guess it's good that I learned later in life, because had I learned earlier, man, I probably would never had any kids. Sorry about that, Keisha and Kenya, but I'm just saying it like it is. Fortunate for me, like I said, I went through what I had to go through to get to where I'm at now. And I'm just doing my best to spread the word about our creators and just how magnificent they are. And how, like I said, no rules, no regulations, no rights, no wrong. Just created everything, put the blueprint out, gave us some of the instructions that if we choose to, we should follow. And if we don't choose to, they still got us unconditionally. You don't get no better than that. Yeah, you got the Duval, Bama Slice to win from Duval, Jacksonville, Florida, now residing in Sin City, as they call it. Ain't no sin here. So many good people here. And I shouldn't use the word good, because I can only use good with our creators. But everywhere I go seems like somebody trying to help me out, direct me. And not direct me in a sense of telling me what to do, but just show the little boy around. Y'all need to stop that. But yeah, I'm enjoying my life. And I hope you are too. And I'll just hope you just take a little time to learn about our creators, if you choose to. And if you don't, live your best life. Do all Bama Slash to win. Enjoying it. Man, I'm kicked back on this Sunday. I had me a weekend. We're up out of here. Bye, family.